By the end of this video, you will debunk the infamous misconception about wealth. Effort alone is not actually enough. 75% of individual investors lose money over 5 years. They're not lazy. They operate in a system designed for failure. Only a few will grasp this. Are you one of them? You are watching the 1% Vault. Please like and subscribe if you find this helpful. The middle class is not defined by income. It is defined by structure. It is a system built on stability, predictability, and controlled progression. You exchange time for money. You save consistently. You invest conservatively. You wait patiently. This appears responsible. But beneath the surface, it creates a ceiling. Because time is finite, and linear effort produces linear results. Meanwhile, exponential systems operate differently. They produce nonlinear outcomes. This is where separation begins. The majority focus on income. The minority focus on position. Income requires continuous effort. Position produces continuous return. This distinction determines everything. Most people begin with an idea. The elite begin with a structure. Ideas are unpredictable. Structures are durable. An average entrepreneur asks, "What should I build?" A strategic thinker asks, "Where is value already moving?" Because aligning with an existing current requires less force than creating a new one. Wealth is rarely created through invention alone. It is created through alignment, positioning, and timing. The market determines outcome more than effort. It always has, and always will. The wealthy do not prioritize maximizing gains. They prioritize minimizing irreversible losses. Loss requires recovery. Recovery consumes time. Time is the only asset that cannot be replenished. This creates asymmetric behavior. They sacrifice unlimited upside in exchange for controlled downside. This creates stability. Stability allows continuity. Continuity allows compounding. Compounding is where exponential growth begins. Not through risk, through survival. The middle class builds careers. The wealthy build systems. A career depends on personal output. A system produces output independently. This is the transition from labor to leverage. Labor scales linearly. Systems scale exponentially. A single system can serve 10 people, or 1 million. The effort required does not increase proportionally. This is the mechanism behind scale. Scale is the foundation of modern wealth, not effort. Architecture. Public markets offer visibility. Private markets offer opportunity. By the time an asset becomes widely accessible, its highest growth phase is often complete. Early access captures asymmetry. Late access captures stability. The wealthy position themselves closer to origin points, closer to creation, closer to leverage. Proximity determines participation. Participation determines outcome. This is structural. Most people prefer certainty, even when certainty limits growth, because uncertainty creates discomfort. Growth exists beyond comfort. This creates a natural divide, not based on intelligence, but based on tolerance for ambiguity. The ability to operate without immediate validation, to act before consensus forms, to move before permission is granted. This is where separation begins, internally, before it appears externally. So, wealth is not a reward for effort. It is a consequence of structure, of positioning, of systems, of asymmetric decisions repeated consistently over time. The goal is not to work endlessly. The goal is to construct environments where progress occurs automatically, where value compounds without constant intervention, where time becomes an ally instead of a constraint. This is the invisible architecture. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Welcome to the 1% Vault.